Alam mo ba, minimeasure ng mga ekonomista ang misery. Tara, pag-usapan natin. Inflation is rising, unemployment is shifting, and everywhere you look, puro anxiety makikita mo online. Pero, ano nga bang nangyayari? Well, let's look at the numbers because, mind you, in investing, macro matters. If you look at the news, inflation decelerated at 6.8% in May, better than the 7.2% recorded in April. And unemployment also dipped in April at 4.7%. Now, if you combine these two, you get what the economists call misery index, which sits at 11.5%. The logic behind it is simple. Karamihan sa atin nahihirapan kapag walang trabaho. At yung iba naman, kapag tumataas yung presyo ng bilihin. At syempre, mas miserable kapag hirap ka na nga maghanap ng trabaho, tumataas pa yung presyo ng bilihin. And you know what? If you look closer, our underemployment actually shoots up to 15.2%. This means, although people have jobs, pero kinukulang pa rin yung kinikita nila dahil sa taas ng presyo ng bilihin. When you count underemployment, the real misery index would shoot up to around 22%. And real financial anxiety on the ground is heavier than it looks. So as an investor, bakit kailangan mo itong malaman? Because macro dictates corporate earnings. Kapag mataas ang misery index, the spending behavior of the public completely shifts. Kung nakikita mong mapula o gumagalaw ang iyong mutual fund investment or stock portfolio mo ngayon, huwag ka magpanic. This is not the time to stop investing. Rather, to be smart on where you invest. Ang matalinong investor, hindi natatakot sa macro cycles. Imbes, ginagamit nila ito on their advantage. Plant your seed below para mainam ang bunga sa taas. Again, this is Eli, your CAMS economista, and always remember, in investing, macro matters.